am Pipebatch, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be getting back into this game. Oh, it's so wonderful. Let's just jump right into it.
You're here to slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Bummer. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of thinking since I recorded the last episode. And I think I've slightly shifted my idea about what happened at the end. Just some of the language that entity used, it made me think, like, there was one line that was talking about being like the last few blinking lights in an empty city or something like that. It gave me the impression that maybe some big cataclysmic event happened that just killed almost everyone. And then now this thing that is like possessing the princess at the very end is like the fragments of the last remaining souls. And so what we're doing now is playing through different scenarios, different versions of the ends of things to get more fragments of the souls so they can eventually have enough to like reform. Like they're just using her as a body because this is all they have. That's my theory, my game theory at the moment. So I'm thinking then that maybe we should, I don't know, should we try and kill her this time? Try to do something different, unless something else different presents itself, just so we can see if we can get like a quote-unquote different end so we can collect more fragments. You know what I mean? So let's see if there are any other options here first. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe... yeah. So, killing... can't... someone else do... So, they did say I lost my memory, so maybe it's completely restarted, or maybe it is the third run and I've just forgotten. What if we try to lean into it? Oh, have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Let's try this one. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider it? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well...
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
What? No, of course I'm not one of those people. What if I just try to be worse than the princess? Hey? Well, I don't think she's actually properly evil, question mark. Do I get a reward? Do I money?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, okay. That's exciting. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's go, hell yeah. Murder run. Can you tell me what my price is for doing the job? Yeah?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it.
Oh?
It's a special reward, just for you.
Just for me?
And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Wow. Damn, like a really good sandwich. Okay. I want to see what happens if I say this. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch Viva la Revolution.
That's the spirit.
Is it? Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Great. Just what I want.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. You don't know what you're talking about. It's very ominous.
The interior of the cabin
same.
is almost entirely bare.
Mm-hmm.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer.
I could, a part of me wants to skip through this, but I'm worried there's going to be something...
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
A part of me is worried that there's going to be something changed, and I won't notice it unless I'm paying attention to everything.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do
Yeah,
this
we'll
right.
take it this time. Yeah.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
But then we're also giving her the opportunity to have a knife. But, okay, haha, let's do this. This is not going to be
The
well.
door to the
Go
basement
well.
creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
What the fuck? That's very different.
She sounds dangerous.
Oh.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
That's something else I wanted to mention. That it really seemed like she was shaped and influenced by the choices that we made. Like, because we decided not to take the knife, and because we decided to befriend her. Like, in the second run, she was, like, a lot nicer. So I wonder if it, like, compounds that when you decide to view her as evil, she is evil. And when you decide to view her as a damsel in distress, she's a damsel in distress. So, okay, I feel like this one is gonna be significantly spookier than the last one. Haha.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Don't let it fool you, not her. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? Let's just say hi, I guess.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Eek.
You walk
Oh.
downstairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She already looks very different, just facial expression-wise.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oof. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah. You got me. I'm here to kill you. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. I just kind of want to go for it. Yeah.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Oh.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Good point.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oof.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade. I just want to try it and see what happens. Oh, God.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh, she looks so scared.
You feel flesh
Oh.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
Uh-oh.
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Uh-oh.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Whoa.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I don't think so. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. It was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
What if we were supposed to, like, quote unquote kill her and that, like, releases something and really that was the mission all along?
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Plenty.
I really don't think you should do that.
What?
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Yeah, dude.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Then what harm is there? What harm is there in checking her pulse then? I wanna.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another. And another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Uh-oh.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy.
Uh-oh.
Quick, let's get out of here.
That's a fun face she's making. Oh!
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Ah, she was armed. Dang it.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
I guess so.
See you around.
Uh-huh.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you, for whatever that's worth.
Oh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, there we go. But chapter 2, it's called The Razor this time. Huh, interesting.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Uh-huh. Okay, she's going to kill me again, but I already slayed the princess. Yeah.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
For the 4th time.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
True.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Wow. Okay, cool. So we get a different additional voice depending on the ending we got in the first one?
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Yeah.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons.
Well, she
so
do
there's
that.
no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
You know what, let's just go to the cabin. I think I want to try the same thing, but we'll try walking away this time. But mind you, it might change
A
again.
warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie. She will cheat.
I know.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
True.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Alright. Is it going to be fancy inside, or is it going to be different?
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards.
Whoa.
Their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
Damn.
The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
That door is not doing much.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
I care about whether I'm being lied to, true. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. You're right, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I want to look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
I like this guy. Okay, let's do it. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
True, I guess.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Oh. Very, very effective door.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Oh, God.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the
what?
final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Whoa.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
True.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
God. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being suspicious right now. Can we just talk them through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we just both need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. Okay. What are you going to do if I let you out? Fine. Coming closer to free, you better not try anything. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Turn and leave. Screw it. I mean, she is absolutely going to stab us if we get close to her. What if we just leave her there? What if we just leave? Huh? No, I feel like there's got to be like a cowardice route where you just leave from the beginning. So, ooh. What if we say, I know you have a knife, I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'll give it a go.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone today.
Sounds like she's really out for blood.
Damn.
Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
No, she for sure is, though. Prove it then. Prove you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically zero? Yeah, no. What if you're just hiding it somewhere secret? Yeah, like your butt.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots.
No, you haven't.
What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp
That's
somewhere
100%
secret.
what they're implying, isn't it?
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Uh-huh.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
Oh, okay.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
True. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Okay.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that loop back to the start. Someone else has to remember. Right?
I mean, she's clearly lying. Are you guys serious?
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again? I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there.
Whoa, we got her!
She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Oh, we got him,
Do you
boys.
hear how deranged you sound right now?
What?
Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
Okay. Let me just talk things through. I don't have the key. We killed each other Yeah, I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
Uh-huh.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
That's the problem as well.
She certainly feels threatening.
So I think maybe the option to actually kill her is you need no talk, stab immediately to catch her off guard. So probably it's not going to work this time, but...
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Should we just... Yeah, let's just try stabbing her. Let's do it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Uh-oh.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
Oh no.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing
Oh,
through meat.
that wasn't her meat.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Hers at first,
And then ours?
then yours.
Yeah, you little shit.
Hehe.
How? What did she even hit us with?
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she
From
impaled you
behind
with.
us?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh,
Oh.
where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago.
What?
It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
What?
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Yeah, what the heck? She was just keeping a knife inside her leg?
You're going to die now.
Oh, well, okay.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark,
What?
and you die.
Or chapter 3. So it like escalates?
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The
Yeah.
interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
This is great.
Ho 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 ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Nobody. Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality
This is so
works.
cool.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore.
We have to
We have
fight.
another one!
Good.
Another one!
Way. Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Great, so obviously you've already been here.
What?
How many times?
This is 5?
This is our third?
In this run.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? Can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
But no, it was when she escaped the like when we let her out was when the run ended and we wiped our memory and started from the beginning. But it's when we like die that the world fractures and I don't know, is there a difference there?
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Yeah, how is that sitting there? Oh,
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
I'm curious then, because it seems like we can just keep going chapter to chapter. So what had happened if we didn't help her escape in the one with the smitten, and we'd go on to the next one? Like, would she have gotten more and more like obsessive, or just like having like no real personality and just doing what we wanted?
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Yeah, okay.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Oh,
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
this is
And
all.
the mirror's gone. How surprising.
This is just so like cool. I really didn't expect this game to get so like deep.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Fair enough, I guess.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Oh,
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
I don't know about that.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Bummer.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance.
Even her design is getting
She gives
sharper.
you a wry smile.
Should we just try to run it this time?
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Yeah, so this version is all like metallic, like even her voice. That's very cool.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
True.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
True.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
What the
Internal
fuck?
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her
Ah!
blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
She's Chainsaw Man.
The chain clatters to the floor.
What the fuck? Oh my god. She's a FNAF animatronic. She's just got a metal endoskeleton on the inside. She's reverse William Afton. What is this?
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Oh god. Oh, I'm like genuinely really scared now. I didn't realize the chain had gone.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Oh my god. Please don't.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, I think we're in trouble. Whoa. I'm surprised at how scared I am. We're going to fight her again, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Oh, you're going to... Oh. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better. Oh my god. Well, are we going to kill ourselves before she can kill us? Honestly, that might do it. Her whole thing is about wanting to kill us. I kind of... So, okay. I'm going to try it.
No, that's a terrible idea.
It is kind of bad.
A win's a win.
Screw it, we've already died twice. What's a third?
Yeah.
A third is a third. It's bad.
Uh,
Who cares? Fine. You raise your blade above your head.
Oh, this is new. What are you going to do? Are you really going to stab
Oh,
yourself?
bummer.
Neat.
Well,
And then you skewer yourself.
okay. Well, it might have worked.
Ow. Are we still here? Can we not actually off ourselves? Boo!
Oh,
That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
the contrarian, what?
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Huh?
Nah, we'd know if we died. Right? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Yeah, what's happening?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
Oh,
Dead.
oh.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Yeah.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
So many.
This is 4.
Well, 6.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Ugh.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Oh my god, that's a horrible idea. Let's do it.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
It's like, at the end of things, she harbors all these lost souls, but we're harboring all the different versions of us that have died trying to kill her.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
Okay.
Who cares about getting better than her? Let's do something weird. Like, really.
I feel like
really
we did
weird.
just try something really weird, my guy.
Come on, show me something new.
We're gonna appeal to her authority. What if we started flirting with her? She has sorts of arms, we're panicking. Let's, I feel like she might just kill us if we do that. You know, actually, tell me, let's think of something better. Oh, it doesn't work, and she kills you again, and again, and again, and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. Think.
She skewers you.
Well, there's more of us.
Let's see if that helps.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was luck. But we only have to get lucky once.
True.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Yeah, it's like she's getting spookier.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to
I'm sure she will.
She skewers you.
Uh-huh.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh my god, chapter 4. Mutually assured destruction.
Your Honour, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Oh my god.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
Maybe.
Over my dead body.
Oh, well, there's been plenty of that.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Ooh.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful
Very
woman?
sharp hands.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Yep.
They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Yeah, that'd suck.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me.
Oh god.
Walk to the
I
door
don't
and
know
onto
what
the
to
basement
do.
stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
If you wouldn't mind.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Oh.
Don't care, just want to win.
Yeah, at this point.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
She's really getting a bit Hatsune Miku in her voice there.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No, I don't.
I'm not going to wait for an answer.
Okay.
I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Well, he's describing it. Can't he just describe us winning?
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
I don't really.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
What?
Comes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
What the? It just keeps topping itself. How does? Christ, that looks awesome. Horrifying.
Are you ready for what comes next?
No.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Good reaction, my guy.
She's gorgeous.
Okay, shut
Absolutely
dude.
divine. Yes, behold the perfect woman.
We found it. We found it, guys. Here she is.
Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
Well, at least we have a clear target.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Mood, my guy.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Yeah, well, goodbye. Actually, what if we leave the game, actually?
Forget it.
Okay, no.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Oh. Back in the original cell. Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Oh. Whoa. You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thanks. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you will fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Oh, it's the hands again. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. Oh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin. Whoa.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know what, actually, I think I'll probably ask all of these, so let's just go one by one. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? What? I don't want to say... I don't want to kill her. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Oh.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Interesting. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
True?
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
What do you feel about... Oh wait, I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Wow. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. What? You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Whoa. Wow. This looks awesome. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me, or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is this place? Where are we? This is interesting because I've kind of changed my idea about what this is now. I don't think there was some cataclysmic event. I think it's just the creature with the arm, the entity at the end with all the arms, is just all these different fractions of her from these different timelines, these different playthroughs that we're doing. Just as I am slowly a conglomerate of all the different versions of me, I think it's just a story about these two people trying to connect when the world ends over and over and over again. But then who is the narrator? I think it's important that the narrator has the same voice as us, the same voice actor. So maybe he is a part of us, but are you a part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Interesting. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all your hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will that help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
You said she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But
But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone? If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is that existence any better than death, or even different from all death? From death at all, honestly, it feels worse. I'm really trying to pick which questions I ask because we're limited. Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about us?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
I don't want to be a god. I want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
I don't want to destroy all of him, but it's only ask questions, or the final option is to destroy the mirror, so I guess I might as well ask questions. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
Death of the author, run out of questions. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. See nothing and watch him end. I think you're out of time.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Oh. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. One last time. I think I'm going to have to save it here. It looks like this is starting a new round of things. And so I want to save that for another video. This is incredible. My gosh. Wow. So my theory then is that maybe you get 3 runs of it, 3 goes, and the different maybe routes that you choose impact who she ends up being at the end. This is fascinating. This game is so much more like rich and complex than I was expecting it to be. This is, yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic writing. God, this is beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. I will try to get the next episode of this out as quickly as I can. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I have. This is really, really incredible. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!